So this story here takes place in Austria, and it involves a young girl named Elizabeth FRITZL. When she was 18, her father told her that he needed some help with a door in the basement, so she goes down to help her father, but when she didn't expect it, he ends up chloroforming her and she passes out. When she wakes up, she realizes that she's in a dark room in a place that she's never seen before. Her father had actually built a chamber in the basement of their house and had locked her in there. Right away, Elizabeth's mother, Rosemary, filed a missing persons report. But in order to throw Rosemary and the police off, Elizabeth's father, Joseph, forced Elizabeth to write multiple letters in the dungeon. These letters stated that Elizabeth had run away, that she didn't want to be living at home anymore, that she was staying with friends, and that she had actually joined a cult, and if they had sent anyone to look for her, then she would surely never come back home. This here is exactly where Elizabeth would spend the next 24 years of her life, locked in a dungeon in the basement of her family home. Her father would bring her food and water and whatever supplies she needed over the next 24 years, but it didn't end there. He would also assault her and have his way with her. This happened so often that Elizabeth ended up getting pregnant and had 7 children, where one of them ended up dying. It was later proven that Joseph was indeed the father of all of Elizabeth's children. To keep the secret going, Joseph had to find something to do with Elizabeth's final 3 children. There was just not enough space in the dungeon for them. So he had her write letters every time she gave birth to the final 3 children, stating that she was not able to take care of them and that she was entrusting her mother with them. Then the child would miraculously appear on the doorstep, and so they would be taken in by Rosemary. 24 years later, on April 19, 2008, Elizabeth's oldest daughter, Kirsten, became very sick, so much so that she had to be taken to the hospital. Joseph tells doctors that he had found Kirsten on their doorstep with a note from Elizabeth stating her condition. Obviously, doctors didn't believe this, so they started looking into him and even called the police. Elizabeth pleaded with her father to let her go to the hospital to see her daughter, and he caved. He brought her to the hospital the following week. That's when doctors and police noticed that she looked very, very ill as well, so they started asking her questions. That's when she revealed that she was Elizabeth FRITZL and that she was Kirsten's mother. But she said she would only give them details about what happened if they could guarantee that she would never have to see her father again. That's when she tells them about the past 24 years. There's a lot more to this. Follow me on YouTube for the full story.